What we're going to do is when we get you into a deep state of hypnosis.
This woman, an eyewitness in a murder investigation, is about to undergo hypnosis by a detective.
We're going to count down from 3 to 0.
The court testimony of Jill Barganier sitting in that chair would help send this man, Charles Flores, to death row.
She points to you and says, I'm 100% sure that's the guy. How did that feel to you?
It's like a nightmare. It's like, what is going on?
On January 29th, 1998, in Farmers Branch, Texas, 64-year-old Betty Black was killed inside her home. Barganier, Black's neighbor, told police she'd been looking out this window that morning and saw a distinctive VW bug in the driveway next door. She said 2 white men, both with long hair, got out. The next day, the owner of that VW bug was picked up. Barganier identified him as the driver, and he was arrested for murder. Police were now on the hunt for the second man.
We were there to try to track down anybody who could have been involved in this.
Jeff Ashbranner was a narcotics sergeant at the time. His team heard that hours before the murder, the man they arrested was part of a drug deal with someone named Charlie.
And Irving PD was very familiar with a guy named Charlie Flores.
Charles Flores, not a white man with long hair. That's when Barganier came to the police station to be hypnotized. Again, she said the second man had long hair.
I see it to his shoulders.
Before the hypnosis ended, the detective told her this.
You might find yourself being able to recall other things as time goes on.
13 months later, at Flores' murder trial, for the first time, Barganier identified him as the passenger in the car. But the jury never heard the full backstory. Gretchen Swin has represented Flores for a decade.
They don't see the hypnosis session. They see this very credible woman say, I'm 100% sure he's the guy.
Barganier didn't reply to our requests for an interview. Eyewitness identification is often wrong, according to the National Academy of Sciences. Hypnosis can make that problem worse. Today, Texas recognizes the danger. In 2023, the state legislature passed a law saying all statements made during or after a hypnotic session are not admissible in a criminal trial. But that change came too late for Charles Flores. All of his appeals have been denied.
There's more facts to this case than just hypnotism.
Ashbranner points out that the man who owned the VW bug stashed it behind Flores' home.
I didn't know they had went and murdered Mrs. Black. I didn't know that the police were looking for that car. I'm getting set up.
2 days later, Flores set it on fire. Then he fled to Mexico. When Flores came back, he led police on a chase, crashed his car, and was taken to the hospital, where he tried to escape again.
Looking back, don't you think that's kind of a bonehead move?
Just a little bit.
Do you understand how people can look at that and not see that as a sign of innocence?
Sure, but I'm here to tell you, you also run when you're afraid. I had that thought, they're going to kill me, And you know what? I was right. Where am I?
Charles Flores still insists Texas got it wrong. The only direct evidence presented at trial placing him at the scene came from one eyewitness who had been hypnotized. Flores says the state is planning to kill an innocent man.
I had nothing to do with the murder of Mrs. Black.
Dan Slepian, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.